Hello everyone, welcome to the first official episode of 5 Minute Book Reviews, and today we are going to be talking about a book that I found very inspirational. It's called Life Without Limits by Nick Vujicic. Nick Vujicic has been living a very interesting life over the last couple of years, between being a motivational speaker and speaking at multiple countries around the world, as well as in many states in the US, as well as raising awareness for his nonprofit organization known as Life Without Limbs. Nick Vujicic is a man that I personally admire, and I hope that you admire by the end of this video. This book was his first book that he came out with a few years ago, and this book was recommended to me after someone had shown me a video of his at one of his speaking events, and I was super inspired about what he did throughout his lifetime and how he was able to impact people. And I think it's interesting because so many people discount themselves from doing great things because they don't think they're good enough to do them. Well, I don't know if you know much about Nick Vujicic, but Nick doesn't have any limbs, and that's pretty astounding to meet someone who has never been able to understand the feeling of like human touch with their hands or with their feet, but yet they experience life to the fullest. And he's a man that we should actually admire and follow his own pattern of living after. Now, Nick was born in Australia and he currently lives in the United States. And it's interesting because he said, I have an opportunity to impact people on such a great level that I need to take advantage of this right now. And here at 5 Minute Book Reviews, that's what I'm all about. I'm all about people going out and making an impact in their world, going out and talking to people that they never thought that they could before, or even seeing ways that they could just do something small for somebody that can make a big impact later. And Nick certainly did that. Now, some people would ask, how in the world did he have the motivation to be able to go out and minister to people because he is a Christian? And how did he have the ability to go out and speak to people about something that could be so self-concerning and so disconcerting as well? Nick was actually inspired after he noticed more people that actually had his condition. After one of his motivational speaking events, he noticed a young boy who actually had something similar to him, a condition that he had, and he said that just because he was born this way doesn't mean that he has to be held back by the way he was born. And that's what I think is very awesome about Nick. And on top of that, he's able to believe in himself. And that's the point I want to leave you with today, is that Life Without Limits really talks about how he himself is not going to be held back by the things that other people say about him. He's not going to be held back by what his family may have said about him or what he even thought about himself. He let himself be dictated by his belief, by his conviction that God loves him and that he went out and shared with people that love that God has for people. And so that's what I want to leave you inspired with today, is that Nick Vujicic actually has left impact on me personally to go out and talk to people about what I'm passionate about, and he's left an impact on me that I don't think I'll ever forget. And so, as always, I will leave a link in the description for you to be able to buy this book. If you're interested in learning more about this book, you can obviously go check out his websites. Just type in his name in Google and you'll pretty much find hundreds of sites and information about him. Also, I'll leave a link in the description for his social media feeds as well if you're interested in looking him up there. As always, if you ever have a book that you're ever wanting to recommend to me personally, just leave the author's name and the title of the book in the comments down below, and I'll make sure to check out the book and see if I can review it. Well, I hope you'll have a great day, and until next time.